Alright, here we go. Hey everyone, Andang here for another LOTRO leveling stream. This week I am going to be hopefully making it all the way to 105. I know it's a very ambitious goal, but I heard there's this
Level are
new
you now?
instance called the Area of the Valar, so if I just run that once, I should be able to get all the way to 105 no problem. So, I think it'll work, Pineleaf.
You think it'll work?
I think it'll work. And I am joined by Pineleaf, so welcome, Pineleaf.
Hello, and I will be starting with a character that's already 105, so Ending is going to have to try to catch up with me.
Yeah, it's gonna be, Pineleaf is always ahead. He always does that over leveling ahead of the stream. But I think I'll be able to catch up this week. I really do. I really do. And welcome Starman to the chat, and Vanguard, welcome also to the chat as well. And if you want to actually join on Discord, there is a link in my description in the description of this video to my Discord server, where you can actually join in and chat with me and Pineleaf. Alright, so as you guys probably noticed, I am using the Area of the Valor that came with the expansion to get my Beorning, which I did 6 previous streams on to get it to 41. It was very hard work, and now that's all going to be like washed away with one click. So here we go with the Area of the Valor.
Do you think you know how to play a Beorning?
I hope so. I have no idea if I will, but it should be an entertaining stream either way. So we'll find out together finally. Alright, and Ben, welcome to the chat as well. And Ben, I think you need to be level 5. The main thing is that you can't have the novice, or you need to have the novice trait, which you get from getting to level 5, I believe.
Yeah, well, you actually get the novice trait from completing the intro.
Right, or if you skip the intro with a character, then
yeah, with veteran status.
Yeah. And Mike, welcome to the chat as well. Alright, here we go, everyone. We're going to level to 105. Alright, so let's see. We got an Area of the Valar, which levels you to 105, and then there's all this other stuff, which requires you to be 105. We did get 3 giant piles of silver scrap, which is always great, I guess. That doesn't seem very good. Oh, 5 tomes of extraordinary experience comes with this. That's pretty cool. So not only do you get to level to 105, but then they're like, hey, you probably need to level even further. Let's give you some XP, so that's pretty cool.
Okay, that'll be useful.
Map to Rivendell. Not sure why I needed that at 105, but sure, that's great. Let's see.
You need to speak to Elrond in his library.
Yeah, just in case we ever need to go back to Elrond in his library. We also got the Mounted Combat trait, which gives you War Steed riding. And we got legendary items, which I don't know what that's going to be, but we'll figure that all out once we level up. And Alexandre, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Starman says Terry would say they're OP furballs and tell you that you can just randomly smash buttons. Hopefully that will be the case. That's kind of what I'm banking my leveling of the Beorning here, is that it'll be fairly easy. We'll see here. Dan, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Steve, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here as well. And Steve says the gear you get is pretty good. Cool. Let's figure this out. Oh man, so much stuff getting completed, and we're getting ported, and plus 20,000 reputation, and a black screen, and now we're getting the loading screen to presumably the Slag Hills. So let's see here.
Well, let's see where you get wind up.
Florence says Rivendell level 50 class quests. That makes sense. That explains why you get it. That makes sense. Ben says, I'm pretty sure you get a new horse. I think you are correct. Yep. LOTRO has a big population increase. Every time that there's a big update in LOTRO, there's a huge increase in population. And I think Mordor is the biggest increase we've had since the last expansion. I don't know specifics of if it's more or less than it was back then, but it's the most players I've seen online in a long time. Definitely more than any previous minor update. That non-expansion update, I should say. I'm still in a loading screen here.
You're still in a loading screen. So...
There we go, right in front of Aragorn. You were right, Pineleaf. You were right. You're always right. I don't know why I'm surprised by that. Alright. Featured instances.
Oh, Dingbear. Okay, there you go.
Yep. Yep, this was the character I leveled in those first 6 streams way back forever, and I still cannot believe that I streamed like 11 hours one day, doing 2 streams that were like 5 and 6 hours or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah, that does sound ridiculous.
Vanguard says, clicking a single button to level you up to 104, actually a single button to level up to 105, so it's even better than that, yeah. Already at level 105 here. Starman says the difficult thing is all the fiddling right after leveling up to 105. Very true, because right now I still have all my level 40 stuff. Alright, let's see what we got here. Aria of the Valar weapon pack. Let's see what this is. So we got an unidentified third age box. We got another unidentified third age and another unidentified third age. And we got a hero's dagger and a hero's dagger.
Well, good thing to have when you get to Dagger Lad.
Yes, finally. Thank you for that. Okay, I think
you'd appreciate it.
we first need to use this legendary items trait, so we're going to go ahead and do that. You acquired the passive skill Seeker of Deep Places. Okay. Very cool. Starman said, yeah, we already read that one. Ben says, my main is a Beorning, and I have no idea if the new updates to it will make it less broken. Didn't know it was broken.
Well, different. As for whether it's broken, I know they made several tweaks to it. Whether it makes it more or less broken depends probably upon the person's point of view. Since some people think that the Beorning is hopeless, and other people think that they're overpowered furballs.
Yep. And Fellosaur, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. And remind me, Pineleaf, which weapon types does the Beorning get a buff on?
The Beorning. Ooh, you should check your traits because you have to have the trait installed if it's going to give you the buff.
That's under skills, right?
That will be under. Oh, I was thinking under your racial traits.
Okay, I will look there next.
I mean, I think axes and things like that, but
I know axes is okay. Here we go. Weapon proficiencies. We got bows, daggers, one-handed axes, one-handed clubs, spear, two-handed axes, two-handed clubs.
Yeah. No, when I said racial traits, I meant on the traits panel that you could slot.
Right, and I will look there next. All right. Florence says clubs, axes. Yep. So yeah, I think I'll use either one of those two. Alright, and this is on Landerville server. Yep. Starman says the Beorning did get a big pass this update, only improvements it seems. Ben says I think its DPS needs a big improvement. Hyro, welcome to the chat, nice to have you here. Hyro says hello all, can I access all the areas free to play or do you need to earn some form of points to cross area boundaries? So you can go everywhere except for the Glittering Caves and a couple other areas for free. You can go on the landscape pretty much anywhere. Sometimes you do have to do the epic story to unlock the ability to get there, but the epic story for all those places except with Helm's Deep is free. So you can go pretty much anywhere except for certain areas in Helm's Deep for free.
Yeah, they need to do an adjustment related to Helm's Deep and stuff like that.
I can't believe they haven't made that free yet. They really need to look into that.
Yeah, see if they can find a way to arrange
Have an epic battle bypass to where you don't have to do the epic battles and can just complete the epic that way. It's pretty simple. You're not missing that much by not doing the Helm's Deep epic battles. Alright, Benny says you can go wherever you want. Yep, very true. Mike says, do you think Ultimate Fan Bundle is worth it? If not, which one is? For me personally, I think that the upper tier bundles were less bang for your buck than previous expansions, and I felt like I had enough stuff from pre-ordering the top version of the previous expansions that I didn't really need to do the top version this time around, so I got the standard edition. But Pineleaf will tell you the exact opposite, won't you, Pineleaf?
Well, I won't necessarily say the exact opposite. It's because it all depends upon a budget.
Yep.
And because, yeah, let's face it, anything that's a premium package to a video game that is mainly adding cosmetic stuff, let's face it, by definition, it's not going to be what you would call a great deal unless you put a high value on those cosmetics you get. Pure and simple, that's going to be the case. So it has to be that you have a little discretionary funds which you're willing to either A, to buy those cosmetics, or B, that, as I said, you consider those cosmetics as an essential. Like Terry Adwin will probably consider those cosmetics to be essential. To me, I always call that little extra money on that side my annual gift to Standing Stone Games, so to speak.
There you go. And I would say if this is your first expansion, the cosmetics might be more worth it. But if you've done expansions before, then they're kind of just similar to what you've gotten before, at least in my opinion. So.
Besides, it's always nice to have a nice, convenient door that leads me to Mordor.
That is true as well. Okay, next question, chat room. One or two-handed axes? Let me know. One or two-handed axe.
Yeah, that's always a question on the Beorning. I think I started out with one-handed when I started out my Beorning, and I think I eventually switched to two.
Yeah, that's a tough one because two-handed would give you a lot more damage in theory across the board, but you also aren't getting the other weapons, so it just depends on how the class is set up in particular.
Yeah, I think the Beorning, when you're in bear form, I think it emphasizes only your main weapon, but that's at least a rumor I heard. Whether that's true, whether that's something that's changed with this patch or what, I don't know. I haven't been following the Beorning that closely. And I've never been much for optimizing weapons, so...
Yeah, and on this character, it really doesn't matter for me, but I figured, might as well get the best you can. Steve says, what kin are you in? Do you have your own? I'm on that server, and the chat scrolled up, so I couldn't read the rest of that.
Beording's army?
I'm on that server and came back a couple weeks ago, a few years back. Yeah, I'm technically in Beording's army. I don't remember how that happened. But I have a feeling it was something stream related where we just got all these Beornings. It's so inactive that I wouldn't recommend anybody joining it. I'm kind of right now not in any kin. I was part of Lonely Mountain Band, but then there was kin drama, and so I left out of there. But yeah, right now I am kinless, and I am in the Mythgard kin on a few characters actually. So that would actually be the best place. If you're wanting to join into my kin, join the Mythgard Academy kin, which is Corey Olsen's Mythgard kin. He's a streamer on LOTRO stream, the Tolkien Professor. Okay, what about you, Pineleaf? What kins are you in?
On this server...
On this server, yeah.
On this server, Mythgard Academy is the only one I can think of. I might be in... There's a possibility that my Minstrel might be in Lily Kate's kin.
Okay.
But
cool.
The Mythgard Academy is the one that I'm definitely in.
All right.
So this character isn't currently in a kin because I'm not too sure I've really played this character all that much since the server Actually, server transfers happened when the level cap was what?
100.
Okay, so I obviously have played this character and now I'm at 105. So obviously I must have played 5 levels worth on this character.
It might have been 105, but if it was right when that was happening.
Yeah.
Okay, Hyro says, can you level to the cap without the quest system? Yep, you can, or you can just do the free epic story stuff. Or do skirmishes or instances or pretty much anything, even just killing mobs on the landscape if that's really what you want to do. That would take the longest, but that's what you want to do.
Completely without the quest system is, I don't know, LOTRO to me is a very, very much quest-oriented game. So
the fastest way to level is through questing. In general, there's like 1 or 2 instances that are probably faster, but the most enjoyable way for me is definitely going through questing.
And technically, even the repeatable instances like skirmishes and the like, even those are technically handled through the quest system, because the quest system touches every single element of this game because it's so pervasive.
Yep. Okay. Steve says, I got the ultimate since I haven't dropped a Simon on the game since I brought Lifetime in 2007. Yeah, that's a good reason to get it. Oh man, chat is really scrolling here. Hyro says, can you use the cosmetics system and the items whilst on free-to-play? Yes. You won't have as much storage or things like that if you don't spend to get to premium and buy that stuff. But yeah, you got plenty of cosmetic stuff on free-to-play. That's all, all open. LOTRO actually has, in my opinion, one of the best free-to-play models out of any MMO that's not completely free-to-play.
I hope you're prepping your items while you're doing all this talking.
I would hope so as well, Pineleaf. I still have not heard one or two-handed in the chat.
You're still deciding which weapon you want.
Yes, and also just reading through the chat. Ben says, I got 2 one-handed, but it's hard to say. Florence says, what spec? I go dual wield for healing. Okay. I'm definitely going to be going DPS. Mike says, yeah, I'm a 9-year, just not sure what to spend extra money. Okay. Ben says, I think damage for the bear form is based off your main hand. Yep, so
that's the impression that people gave me when they convinced me to switch to.
So maybe I do want to go 2-hand. You know what? I don't really have a 2-handed weapon on any character, so I might as well do that.
Not even you don't have a captain?
I got rid of that captain or stopped leveling it or something.
Okay.
I don't remember. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say that you're sword and board and tanking with it.
No. Okay, so we got through the weapon at least. Starman says if you dual wield, you can use Light of a Rindle weapon on the offhand.
Ooh, okay, that's taking into account the
new
105.
Stuff.
Yeah,
that is true. Yep.
That's something I didn't consider.
They tell me right after I do it, of course.
How many things did you get? 3 items?
I did get 3 items, but I'm planning to use the other 2 for my passive one and my Warsteed one.
Oh, okay. You got a point there.
Yeah. Alright, Benny says, to Hyro Cosmetics and so on are free. Yep. Mike says, I'm in a Fellowship of the Ringkin. It's fairly inactive, but still if you play. Blast role-playing, cool. Hyro says, are there enough players in the game still for fellowships to be formed at all levels across all quests, or is it hard to find people these days? I'd say since the server mergers, it's not that hard to form fellowships, but you'd probably want to be in a kinship for fellowships and things like that.
Yeah, it all depends on, when you're saying at all levels, that's where it gets tricky. If you're going to try to find fellowships at a random level with random people,
it's kind of hit or miss.
Yeah, that'll be hit or miss. If you're going to be all the way through fellowing, it's usually good to be in a kinship, because there you have people, and sometimes members of your kin might be willing to create a character that can level with yours and stuff. Like, I'm in one on Arkenstone called the Academy, and we have a habit of creating new characters at a drop of a hat in order to join a new member with it or something like that. It's like, for example, okay, last week was our first one after Mordor. What did? We created new High Elves.
Yep.
Yes. So therefore, yeah, very often if you're in a kin like that, it's very easy to get people at any level or something like that.
And I'd say there's right at the launch of expansion, with an exception this time because of the High Elf, but right at the launch of the expansion, there's usually less people in the early level areas because they're all working on their high level characters. But people take alts through the game all the time, so.
Yeah, so, especially after maybe the fervor of the new content has quieted down and the like.
Yeah. Hyro says, if you are free to play, you have an escrow where your gold can't increase. Yep, there is a limit on gold, and you'll still be accumulating it, but you can't access more than 2 gold at a time, I believe. And yeah, you could have that much gold but not access it. One thing that is interesting, though, is I recommend new players, if they're wanting to spend a little bit of money on the game, the best thing to spend a little bit of money on is 1 month of VIP. Or if you want to not give your credit card information, you can go on the LOTRO market and get the 2 month, and you can pay through PayPal that way. But my recommendation is to get at least some type of VIP, because once your characters are fairly into the game, because it unlocks a bunch of stuff like swift travel forever, and a bunch of different things till the end of time, along with removing the gold cap, removing a bunch of things. So you can actually save a lot of money by not buying those things and instead getting a month of VIP. It's actually more worth it if you're going to be getting all the different unlocks from free to play to premium. Okay, light, medium, or heavy bridal, Pineleaf? What do you recommend?
Light, medium, or heavy? Let's see. That will...
I think...
Everybody has their own opinion on it, because some people like moving fast, which means light. I like mediums, but I have found that I am in a very much minority in liking mediums.
I think I'm going to go with medium just because I have lights on all the others. I think this is just going to be a different kind of character. So
to try to test that, right?
Yep.
And I find heavies to be like riding a boat, so I've never gotten used to riding a heavy.
Hiro says, what's the cap on the gold? It's 2 gold. Steve says, when did the population get better? When I left back when level cap was 65, I think I never saw anyone. Well, they've done a few things. They did a server merge, which brought a bunch of players all together. It also depended on what server you were on back then. If you were not on a very popular server back then there wouldn't be that many players on. But if you're on like Landerville or Brandywine or really any server now that they've done the merges, there's plenty of players all throughout.
Yeah, I've noticed that sometimes, these days, whenever I start a new character, you would think not too many people would be creating characters, but I very, very rarely see a dead starter zone when I'm creating a new character.
All right, Elijah says, how much was the area of Valar? It was with the expansion, so yeah. I don't know. I'm going to look in the LOTRO store right now because that was something I was wanting to look up.
Okay, the Aria of the Valar.
No item found. It might not be in the store yet.
Well, that's a possibility.
Or it might be because I equipped it on this character, I can't use it. It looks like that's what it is because I don't see any of the other ones as well.
Okay, let's see. Let me check on this one. Actually, I'm already 105, so It might just be because I'm 105.
I think if you're 105, you can't see.
Yeah, so I could... Well, you're going to be taking some time in order to get that separated. So
I am, so if you want to go check real quick.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, so let's see. Ben says it's not going to be available in the LOTRO store for a while, he said.
Well, that's also a possibility.
But yeah, if you want to check Pineleaf, because I haven't seen anywhere that said for sure that that's the case. But I do know that if you pay the $40 for the Mordor expansion, you get that, and that is cheaper than whatever the cost will be, because the Gift of the Valors are very expensive because of all the stuff it includes and how fast it levels you up.
So I can at least compare it to those prices.
Yep. Hiro says, what is the cap on... I know 2 gold is the cap for accessible gold. What's the cap on inaccessible? I don't think there is a cap on inaccessible, except I think it's just the normal cap for all gold, which is the 9,999.
Right, because that's where the system can't hold the numbers anymore. So it'll break the system if they broke that value. So you can't
And Matador, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. And they say, when will the extension be in the LOTRO in-game shop? My guess is December. They said winter. My guess is that update's not going to be till the very end of the year. But yeah, you have to wait several months before it'll be around. Elijah, welcome to the chat. You might have been here earlier, but welcome again if not, or if so. Wait. Whoa.
Okay.
You get it free with the expansion? Yep, every single character that buys the expansion should get it for free. If you don't get it once you've applied it to the expansion, and you have the novice trait on a character you've logged in and you don't have it on any character that you've seen, be sure to bug that because you should be getting it.
You B actually is not on every character. It is you buy it.
Well, I
You get it
said
for your
check
first.
every character. It's only on one character.
Yeah, it
Yep.
only goes onto the first character you log in that has the novice trait.
Yep.
And yes, currently Aria is not yet available, but the Blessing of the Valor costs $59.95.
Yeah. So
Lotro
presumably the
points.
Aria will be either priced similarly and just replace that one, and that one will go down in cost, or it will be even more expensive.
Yeah, we don't know yet which, but when you consider that's packaged with a $40 expansion, that's fitting considering how much it'll probably cost to get. I don't know how much it costs to get 59.95 Lotro points these days.
Hyro's asking about PvP monster characters that they unlock and you lose access. I think if you've already created your monster character and you go VIP, you will keep access, but I'm not sure. You might have to buy the class again. That's the one of the few things I don't know about.
Yeah, I think there have been some people, who I think lost access to the character if they went out of the VIP.
Yep. Johnny, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. They say it is the store. I saw it before I got the area. Alright, and this is on Landerville server. Brandeth, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Toby, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Shako, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. So many people joining up for your Pine Leaf. Alright. Steve says, so how much money does 6,700 points in one purchase go? Let me check the store right now.
Well, right now, 6,300 Lotro points cost $59.99.
Yep. So a little bit more than $60 basically. Basically $68 if you wanted to purchase it separately, or you could get the higher version, which would be 1,100 or 11,000 Lotro points for $100.
Right. So,
and you might want to even wait for bonus points because they do that every now and then, where these offers become even better. Okay. Mike says, speaking of PvP, is it any good anymore? I'm not into it anymore.
Yeah. Last I heard, and I think the devs aren't arguing too much with it, is it's not in its best shape at the moment. I think that's the best way of wording it. Right now, because of the update, they're still not sure exactly where the creeps need to be, so there's very definitely going to be some adjustment no matter what happens. And of course, no matter what happens, there's a lot of complaints about the PvP being all out of the skew because it's not the first priority in this game, and I know there are a lot of people out there who wish it were a higher one than it is.
Yep, and I did just get all the gear opened up, and man, it's a full set, which is cool.
Yeah.
Alright, Matador says, are the different factions in Mordor equal in story and stuff, or is there a best option? As far as I know, they're similar, but I haven't gone through their stories, so I could not tell you which one would be better or not. It kind of comes down to personal preference.
I thought you did a preview video with it.
I did, but there's a lot more story than just the start.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there's story throughout the whole time. So far, I would say that the Gondor Aragorn one is my favorite one so far. The Elven one had a pretty cool starter instance if it worked properly. I did eventually get through it on beta when it was really challenging, which I was so proud of because it was so many people were saying it was impossible, but I made it.
Some people are still saying some people are still saying it's impossible.
Some people are still saying it's impossible after launch?
Yeah.
Okay, apparently they have not fixed that yet, so maybe not the elf one to start things off. The dwarf one seemed cool too.
Now, whether that's true or not, of course, I don't know because I haven't gotten high enough level to even try any of them.
Wait a second, that had 5,000 armor? That's really good piece, I believe. I don't remember it being that good. 6,000 armor for this medium armor. That seems really high, doesn't it?
Let's see. How much armor does my current piece have.
What's your current main jacket or, you know, main piece of armor?
See, my main piece of armor is... What item level is your...
294.
294, okay. Yeah, okay, I'm only at 176, so...
Yeah, so I think this is actually better than what you get from just questing.
Yeah, I'm at 2292 right now.
Yeah, so really good armor, and it looks decent.
Yeah, then you step into Mordor and you see how inadequate it is.
I mean, cosmetically, it looks decent. So.
Okay. I think that... You know what we are missing in this particular expansion? We have no NPC saying you're ill-equipped to enter Mordor.
Yeah, that's true. They all think that you're a hero and are all trying to get their own share.
Yeah.
So this cloak can't be final. It looks horrible.
Oh.
That's like a starter cloak. I'm going to turn that off. Alright. Okay, let me catch up with chat here. Stefala, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. They say I didn't get my Valar today. I activate my key today. Bug reported. That's been an issue. They've had so many issues with it. It's quite possible that it was an issue for you. But first, make sure that you're on a character that was over level 5.
That's completed the starter, yeah.
And also, when you activate it, they did say that you have to log out and log back in. I just thought about that. So you have to completely exit out of LOTRO and come back in. If you've not done that yet, make sure you do. Alright. Starman says people used to complain there's not too much challenge. Now with Mordor, you hear it's too hard.
Yeah.
Yep. Very true. I'm glad though, because Mordor should be really hard. So I think that is good. It might be a little bit too far on the hard side, but I think it is a good thing that they're really focusing on that.
Are you saying that one does not simply walk into Mordor?
I am saying that, except that I've proven Boromir wrong twice now in 2 different videos.
That's right. I participated in an event 2 days ago on Gladden where that's what we did.
Johnny says, so how are you doing, Andang? I've watched most of your videos, if not all. I haven't seen you live stream before, and now here I am. Doing good, man. Enjoying leveling up my character here. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. We got a trait for mounted combat. Let's go ahead and equip that. So got the war steed thing unlocked. Yes, that was the replacement for that. Let's see, we still got this, which contains a number of items to help you get started. What's in here? Okay, we got the riding trait characteristic, which is good.
That's useful.
I don't know why I can't use it yet.
You can't use... Maybe you already have the riding trait?
Yeah, I do, because yeah, that's why. You're right.
You didn't go for all those levels without riding.
Yeah. You're right. Also got an Amphalos Starlight Crystal. Kind of wish we got more of those. Map to the Sutcrofts. Map to Eastfold. Okay, so those aren't consumable. Yep, that should be everything, I believe. Go ahead and put those over here. Get everything we want to keep in this bag. And where? There it is. Okay. I'm surprised we didn't get LI experience things. That's another thing I kind of wish we had. But yeah, I think that is everything. Okay. Best thing on Angmar was the repair costs. Yeah, those were high back in the day. Alright, Matador says, do you know anything about the coming raids instances? Maybe Minas Morgul raid. I think it would be really cool to see. So far, all we know is that it's going to be somehow related to Shelob. And they've been kind of backtracking on even saying that recently, but I have no reason to think that that's not the case. That's not still the case. Okay. Ah, legendary item increase XP tome. That'll come in handy from our blue bag that you just get from leveling up normally. Was that everything from that? Yeah, I guess we were at the end of that track. Okay. Cool. Now we got quests available. Introduction to everything. We're not gonna worry about that stuff. Got a high elf here apparently. Yelling out there. Okay, we accept all those. We're now gonna remove them all from the tracker here. There we go. Let's talk to Aragorn. Accept this quest.
The only hope of victory lies with Frodo, but we still have a part to play.
Let's see, what else do we got here? I don't think we're going to do the other ones. We're going to decline that. We're just going to fast track it to Mordor, I think. Okay. Mr. Alex Man, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Alright. Very cool. And yeah, that is the new High Elf shout. Okay, now we're going to go to the LI and identify our stuff. Let's go ahead and
you want to find out what you've got?
I greet you, friend.
Really
also, we didn't get any relics, I just thought of. That's really annoying.
No relics. Well...
Not that... I don't see anything that would be giving me relics. No, that's really, really annoying. There we go. That should be everything. That's quite the axe. Right. Very cool. We got our passive carving there. Whoops. Okay, and then somewhere we should have a skill for our war steed. There we go, war steed medium. Go ahead and put that there. We also got the steed of the citadel, which we'll put down here as well. And then we have to equip all our traits still, so we still got more stuff to do. Still got more stuff to do, surprisingly.
And more!
Yeah, so let's go ahead and look at our war steed here. Okay, let's just do all Steed of the Citadel stuff. That looks decent. Let's change the mount color here. Do we not get any mount color? Nope. Okay, I thought we got some for free, but apparently not. Well, that's what we look like then. I really wish those had been account-wide, or that there was a way to purchase them account-wide. Okay, we're going to do medium. We got 1 mounted point, so let's go ahead and invest that wisely. There we go. Okay, we're gonna be horrible.
Well, this isn't the mounted combat zone, fortunately.
I thought we also got virtues. I thought that was... Yeah, we did. Okay, cool.
Yeah. You should get them at 12, I think.
Yeah, so we got all those. I think I need to...
And speaking of virtues, I wonder what...
We definitely don't need power regen as one of ours. Alright.
My virtues are around 7.
I don't want to unlock a new one. I just want to put this one in. There we go. What's the Beorning trait again? Their main stat?
Their main stat is might.
Yep. Okay, so I'll set this up just like a champion.
And that's why when you get rewards, right, if they're giving a piece of armor for each type, there are 4 of them with there being 2 for medium, 1 for agility and 1 for might. And the might one is for the Beorning.
Okay.
As after they went through all the trouble to make Warden's agility instead of might-based.
I'm trying to remember what all is might-based. This one's might. Yeah, why not? Okay, I think... Oh no, Valor has might too. I think we'll put Valor in there. Okay. Not earned, so we have to earn all our racial traits. That's great.
Oh, that won't take you too long. You'll just probably kill lots of... What is it? Goblins,
Everything,
spiders, and... I'm trying to remember what the third one is. Goblins, spiders...
Okay. Just gonna put a point in everything until we learn what it all does. Restores 3% of max morale. That increases it, how much it makes. Cool. Execute damage. And then we get to watch Andang learn how to play his class.
Wee.
Okay. Chat room, while I'm putting points into red line, let me know what next line I should do. Isn't blue line healing?
I thought yellow was healing. I guess you can see what they're called.
One is the hide and one is the roar. Yeah, I guess, okay, yeah. Yellow is definitely healing. Okay, so we'll probably go into blue and get some more vitality then. There we go. Oh, we don't have enough points to go into next. But we hopefully will soon. Alright, apply all that. There we go. Red line's maxed out. That's at least something. Dennis, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Dennis asks how many skill points are at cap now. There's at least like 86, at least, just from leveling up. There's probably... And there's a new one from the completion of the epic, so there's 87 at least. There's at least 87. Maximum. Starman says, Golden Axe, one of my favorite arcade games. Very cool. LOTRO Wiki is a good place for skill points. Yep. Starman says 87 total, available as of update 21. That's assuming that there are not any more trait points from the Black Book or some other thing from completing that we haven't found yet. Okay, Pineleaf. I think I might, maybe, possibly, quite possibly, perhaps, maybe, I don't know for sure, be ready to finally start this whole thing.
Okay, maybe.
Maybe.
So, therefore, that means you need to talk to Dervin? Or what?
Yes, wherever Dervin is. Although I do have mail that I probably need to go through as well. Where is the mailbox? There's the mailbox. Okay, Horn's got his problems.
Horn's got his problems? He certainly has problems by this point.
The dwarves have their problems. Some missing sibling or something. Heightbold has its problems. Barlaman Butterbur has his problems.
Everyone's got problems.
Rohan's got their problems. Gondor, or no, Imladris got it problems all over. Galadriel has her problem. Everybody's got their problems. It's basically what I'm saying here. Okay. That's all of that, finally, thank goodness.
Just junk mail then?
Gondor needs your aid.
Just junk mail then?
Just pretty much, yeah, at this point in the game. So yeah, that happened. We can now go talk to this other guy. Let me launch my mount here. That's not the mount I wanted. Dismount.
Okay.
Let's switch it out for the new Steed of the Citadel.
Oh, that's what you're going for. Okay.
Here we go. It doesn't match at all, but it's fine.
Yeah, that is a bit of a... Why aren't you wearing something that matches better?
Because I just started piling on this character, basically. I don't have anything that matches.
You never had any cosmetics from all those earlier streams?
Well, I do, and I do have a steed that matches the earlier one.
This road will take us to the very gate of Mordor.
This is fine for now.
This is the road to Mordor. No one.
Yep, that is the road to Mordor. Soren says, ain't nobody got time for that. Exactly, buddy. Alright. You got so much stuff now. Okay, let's see. What did they say in chat here? Two-handed. Oh, they've been answering all the questions here in game. Awesome. 3 new level 10 relics. Yep. And you get them from reputation in the new area. Surprising that you can't get them from the LI guy. I feel like that's kind of mischievous on the pre-order part, where those are actually really exclusive relics at the start of the game, at least, at the start of Mordor. Okay, time to talk to Mithrandir.
Worry gnaws at me, my friend.
Time to do a session play as Gollum.
Poor Schmeagle.
Joshua, welcome to chat. Nice to have you here. And he says, thank you, Andang. Whenever I played LOTRO too much and start to get bored, I just watch your videos and get excited to play again. Forgive my English. I'm African. Alright. No worries, buddy. Got people from all over the world in the chat. Dan Smith says, you rock. Thank you very much, buddy. Subscribed. Thank you. That's awesome.
Up the stairs. Gollum. And then the tunnel. Yes. This way, good hobbitses. Yes.
And once again, if you do want to join on the voice call, we do have a Discord. Link is in the description. It just launched this week, so feel free to join up there. Alright, we need to UI load layout UI. Is that the combination? No,
yes.
It's dash UI layout load UI. There we go. Okay, cool. Even on session plays, I gotta load the UI properly.
Yeah, there is that.
Hyro says, question, do you have access to drops from monsters you kill and items, or are there restrictions from people? Like, no, you get all the items from monsters. There's really not that many restrictions. The only restrictions are questing through certain areas. You have to buy the quest packs. Expansions, you have to buy those if you're wanting to go through that content. But as far as landscape, items, XP, mobs, any of that stuff, it's pretty much open the entire way.
And if you are depending a great deal on monster kills rather than quests, I do recommend at least using the task boards.
Yeah, if you're, which I think are also restricted with the quest pack.
No, I don't think so. No, because they were designed for free-to-play players.
Oh.
Yeah,
cool.
That's the entire reason of them, was to give them an avenue for experience.
Well, there you go. That's a way to level up while doing collection quests, basically, and like easy kill quests.
Yeah. Now, you do start with only 5 tasks per day. It does go up as you complete task deeds.
Yep. Starman says, almost half the book of the Return of the King is left after the destruction of the One Ring. The films skipped almost all of it. Yep, there's still so much story. So much story to be done. Not to mention the fact that they seem to be keeping all things Shelob related secret, including Frodo and Sam's plot. So I'm guessing that at some point, whenever we get those new instances, there might be a session play there as well, which would be pretty cool.
Well, you mean a session play of Shelob?
Or Frodo, Sam, or Gollum. You know, I'll take any of them.
Sleep, precious.
Yeah, but at some point we need to have something, you know. We have a wedding that we have to visit someday.
That is true. Although that could be part of the reputation system. I don't know.
Well, I guess that's a possibility.
Because they are doing other things as part of the rep system that I thought would be part of the epic.
Yeah, I guess that could make sense. Especially with Gondor and all that stuff.
Alright, Helgi, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. And yes, you can play as Gollum in session plays that are part of the epic story. Florence says Shelob is a woman in the new console game.
That should be enough.
Yes.
Yes, precious.
I have seen the Shadow of War trailer. I suspected that she was Shelob to begin with in like some of my previous trailer breakdowns. Still not sure how I feel about that.
What do you want, precious? Leave me alone.
It does allow them to have like more emotional type stories, but
Weak. Do not listen to him.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Shelob having a fair form?
Because, you know, technically, she could, in theory, potentially do that. Depending on what rank of structure she is in Middle-earth.
Smeagol is back, the coward. Once we have the precious,
Well, they're never clear exactly
we
what
will be the
Goliath
master.
is, so...
Right, so in theory, it's possible, maybe, but very, 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 very
Leave us
unlikely.
alone, Smeagol. This is the only way. Gollum. She won't want the precious, though. No, indeed. Gollum.
Starman says it would be cool to get to play Sam's rescue of Frodo from the orcs in the tower. I expected that would have been part of this update, to be honest, but sadly it was not.
Well, because that would require you to... Well, it'd be tough to do that since that would have
Now
been taking
what
place
was the right way?
during the time which we were all in Minas Tirith and all.
Yep. Hi Ras, do you have to pay subs to have the High Elf character? What are the restrictions on High Elf character? Nope, you can actually just get it. The only restriction right now is that you have to buy the upper versions of the Mordor expansion. It's not in the base edition.
Yeah.
And eventually it will be released in-game sometime later this year.
Yeah, for LOTRO points, which is
For
the
LOTRO
usual way
points.
of getting things, yeah.
For 1,000 LOTRO points. But yeah, it's not included with VIP. Or even required to have with VIP. Although VIP does give you 500 LOTRO points per month. So
Yeah.
there is that perk with it.
Yeah, so 2 months, High Elf.
Yep. Although I would recommend at the start spending it on other things, but you can do that if you want.
Almost there, precious. Almost there.
Afigur says, I love how Gollum runs. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. They got the Gollum run down. If out of everything that they've done, you know, the Gollum run they got down. Here we go. I should have turned the audio up for this. But yeah, this is one of the coolest parts.
You remember? You remember poor Smeagol, yes?
Alright, and Joshua, welcome to chat. Nice to have you here.
Not tasty at all. But Smeagol, he brings you tasty foods, yes. They are almost here. A gift, yes. A gift for you. And then we will be free of our promise. And the precious will be ours.
There you go. I love this instance.
There is no other way, Smeagol. No other way.
Alright, and Thomas, welcome to chat. Nice to have you here as well. Hyro says, can you go free to play then, buy Mortar expansion, ignore the other expansions straight away, and then just make a high elf character? Yeah, you can ignore everything. You can buy the expansions in any order, so you can ignore everything and get Mortar that way. And you could make a high elf after you purchase the Mortar expansion. As a new player, though,
yeah,
I would not recommend spending $80 just for the high elf, because you're not going to get everything until way later with Mordor. But if you're wanting to play the long game and really want a high elf, that would be the way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, we just got so many more pop-up quests, finally. Apparently you can only have so many pop-up quests at a time, because I just got like 6 more. So...
okay.
Might as well just accept all of them just to get them out of our way here. Okay, let's figure this out in the quest log now. We do want that one. I mean, we got pop-ups for everything. Pop-ups for days. Alright. Cool. Okay.
In my heart, I guessed that Frodo and Gollum would meet before the end.
My thoughts are also with Frodo and Sam. This is likely to be our last battle.
Okay. Yeah, I hope we'll get session plays with Sam and stuff in the future. I think that would be cool. Alright, Thomas says, just came here after my nerves got full of strange things. I mean, there are a couple of people questing Mordor that are bugged. So Mordor got on your nerves. Dang, that sucks. Hopefully they'll fix it soon. Gollum's VO was Gavin Hammond. Cordovan revealed last Wednesday during Druid's Fire livestream on very cool. Alright, such a cool instance. Yep. Rachel, welcome to chat. Nice to have you here. It's just as bad as a new level cap character on Bolror. Almost. It really is like leveling up a Bolror character again. Except I think it's even worse because you don't get as much stuff. Oh, apparently we got everybody booted there. Okay.
But yeah, because it closes the fellowship.
Right.
So
yeah, now just questing through the epic here. Finishing off the introduction. Might as well. Okay. Starman says, oh, you scheduled the stream reminder 1 hour too late, Andang. Did I? On what, Starman? What did I schedule it too late on? Let me know, because that's important. There we go. Okay. Hera says, have you ever been called Andarne? Nope.
We have been through a lot together, and most of it was unpleasant. Our journey has been full.
Okay, here we go.
None of us are free of worry, but still we move forward.
Now, I've got the impression that you like killing
the host of the West
birds.
to begin its march.
Killing birds?
Yeah. Your title.
Oh. Didn't even know that was my title. Yes, apparently I do. Let's change that. I remember that was from a really annoying quest, but, okay,
I think the guard decided you didn't.
Dengar the Veils. Let's see, what else do we got here? Yeah, that'll work. There we go. Alright, so yeah, it was on Steam. Okay. No, I'm not doing all the quests. That was just the introduction to this area.
Okay.
Where is this last quest? Oh, you have to kill stuff. Never mind.
Yeah.
Cool. You know what? I better do Warsteed stuff just to get that leveled up. Okay, let's get all this stuff in order here. Move those over there. Then bring all the red ones over here. Okay. That should work. Okay, let's get this started. Alright. We're doing some damage. That's something.
Meaning you killed a boar.
Yep. Nico, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. I actually am doing pretty good damage because of my LI, I think. So there's that at least. Nico says, are there warbands in Mordor? I believe so. I could be wrong. There's definitely...
Yeah. I haven't gone deep enough into it in order to see if there are any. Now, there is this... The closest thing I've seen to a really annoying mob is that there is this level 115 troll along the road in there. That's in what's in otherwise about a level 100, about 107 area.
I did get all 6, but I want to do some one-on-one combat here if I can, just to get a hang of what my skills are again.
Okay. But that won't tell you too much. Oh, you're doing it on foot. That's a great hang. I need to get a little hang of my skills too. Okay.
Let's see here. What's our high damage? They all do about the same amount of damage. I think we want our skin changed there. There we go. And then we got healing. Okay. Ferocious Roar. So if we do that... Okay. Cool. I think I got it somewhat figured out now. Okay, now I can just return back because I got all 6. And yeah, there is also Osgiliath, and you can go into Osgiliath once you're doing PvP. Alright, I guess we're going up to the north.
Yeah. To Harendir.
Yep. So to be on Freep side, you do need to be VIP to do PvP. On Creep side, you don't need to be VIP, you just need to get a character up to level 10. And that will only unlock, that won't unlock all the different races, that'll just be the one.
The Reaver, I think it's called, or something like that.
And if you're VIP, you get access to the other ones. But I'm not sure if that goes away or not after, I don't remember.
Yeah. I suspect it would, sort of like same thing, if you're VIP, you get access to all the zones.
Right.
At least the non-expansion ones.
This is a dead place.
Yeah, if you...
An empty
VIP,
place.
you no longer do.
I do not like it.
Switch to the other steed now. Just so we don't lag all over the place. There we go.
Well, don't fly way away before I even mount up.
Yeah, I guess we're going to the Dumb Boha area. The Doom Boha. Okay. And I'm going the wrong way.
Oh.
Not entirely, just took a wrong turn. All that stuff. And I guess since we have so many XP things, we might as well go ahead and use one of them.
What?
Okay, let's see. We need to defeat foes and find on here's Folly, find the road to Dol, Karn, and Daggerlad. So technically, we don't have to kill anybody here, but I'm going to go ahead and practice a little bit of combat here.
How could you spend? Look at this. First he disarms you, then he.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. You can't. I can't even get into the combat, much less. That's it. Have to bring out the big guns. Thank goodness that thing's down.
Yep.
I think I just heard a high elf in there.
Probably. Okay, I think that's what our captain is.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, their portrait's not framed right, so that's how you know it's a high elf. Okay.
Oh, the portraits are giving trouble?
So now we can go back. Yeah, they haven't repositioned them yet. They're better than what they were, but they're still not where they need to be.
Oh, well.
They're just too high.
So, high portraits for high elves.
But maybe that's part of the joke, I don't know. Maybe that's intentional. Alright, so now we need to find the road to Dol Karn in Daggerlad, and also find on here's Folly, and kill, I guess it was 14 foes, so we still need to kill more on here's Folly is I think where we'll do that.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you just go into Warsteed, or?
Yes, sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. No wonder. I was wondering why you're flying so far ahead of me.
And I did get more points on my Warsteed, so I better equip those. That should help. Cool. I'm gonna remount. I just had to apply those points
Okay.
when I had them. Okay, I need to actually reforge all my allies. Is there an ally guy in there?
Probably. Yeah, I think so.
Da, 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 da.
And they're saying, wait, why are they coming back already?
Yep.
They're confused. Let's see. Forge Master is... Where is there a Forge Master here?
There might not be.
Oh, rude for there not
Yeah,
to
there's
be
not. So we went back for nothing. Okay.
one. Oh, well.
The only one is in the Slag Hills and back at the camp.
Okay.
And yeah, it's definitely not balanced, and yes, there's plenty of whining in PvP. I think I'm gonna scout Dolakarn first and then go to Antyr's Folly.
Yeah, usually they say you know you have a balanced PvP system when half the whining is saying one is too powerful and the other half of the whining is saying the other side is too powerful.
But it's pretty much just been... Well, I mean, both sides do still whine, but...
Well, yes, but I meant... you could usually... Yeah, both sides
To
whine
me,
anyway.
if they keep listening to players, PvP is never going to be balanced, because both sides are equally saying that the other side's overpowered when it's not really true, in my opinion. Alright, the Instrument of Destiny. Welcome to the chat. Awesome name.
Oh, where'd you go?
I went off the road. Going to Dolakarn. Yep.
Yeah, that's the problem is you jumped so far ahead of me because you ran off before without telling me you were leaving. Again. Yeah, and now I'm stuck in a place where they don't allow war steeds.
What?
Well, they allow war steeds, but all the skills are turned off, so I can't speed up.
I'll slow down.
Yeah, and they keep on... Yeah, you're just flying off ahead of me. Okay, there you go. Doesn't help it that every 10 seconds it puts a dot saying, okay, you're here, but when you're actually way ahead.
Yeah, we just gotta scout this place and then go to Antyr's Folly.
Oh, that doesn't help either. Okay, I'll turn that off. Okay. So that tells me the disadvantage of that little trick.
Come on, find this place. There we go. Now we can go to Antyr's Folly.
It will be folly to go there.
This is a different type of XP. Okay, so that's different XP. Cool. Can get double XP. Alright.
You're trying to get double XP?
That is what I'm doing, because I got the blue bar and I got the XP buff I got from the Aria of the Valar. Looks like we got a lore master here. Where's this guy?
Hey, up there. Yeah. Maybe I should have brought a different class.
Maybe. I think it'll be fine. We'll just pull these other guys. did that in reverse. That's dumb. Okay. Just kind of following this other group through here.
Oh.
And not getting any hits on anything.
Well, that's the problem. Melee character follow other people. Yeah. Recipe for getting nothing.
Well, actually, I can press 7 and get the bees going.
I've been trying to get a mischievous off in order to help heal myself, but every time I get ready, primed in order to put it off, the target dies.
Yep, that's kind of been the problem here. Okay, Hyro says, yes, but is it possible to have your creep catch up with
No, don't do that!
creeps, trait power, stuff like that? It is, but it takes a while. It takes a long time to get caught up on PvP. And you cannot buy your way to the top. You can buy skills, but that doesn't mean that you're that much better. You still have to grind your way up because of how it's set up. It's, you know, rank based.
Well, I've got 14 now.
Yep, I just got 14 as well. Cool. I say we mount up and ride out of here.
That may be a good idea.
Alright, welcome back, Brandeth. Nice to have you here. Okay, now we get to go find Aragorn and reforge our allies. This is kind of dangerous. They added the bridge, so we need to go over to the bridge side, which is back over this way.
How may I help you, friend?
Okay.
May Faramir guide us to victory. May Faramir guide us to victory.
Okay, reforge. I have no idea if any of those were good or not because I haven't played this class enough to know. Okay.
Well, which ones did you take?
Good ones, hopefully.
I hope you're not planning on imbuing this item.
Oh, I am.
Oh. Okay, right.
Yeah, feel free to be on either one. I'm just going over to Aragorn.
We have come to it at last.
Oh, you get to him on a bridge. Oh, that makes things easier to find him.
Yep, yeah. Since the revamp, they've changed how this whole area is. Galastor, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. And yes, may Faramir guide us to victory. That is what they were saying. Oh, I guess we just had to do the one.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I'd remembered we had to do both, but apparently not.
Sauron is waiting. There is no sense in delaying what must come. Are you ready to go?
Solo quest.
We have come to the very doorstep of Mordor to challenge the Dark Lord Sauron. There can be no turning back now.
To the door of Mordor?
Yep. Going to the Mordor door. Galsor says, so when you use the Area of Valor, you need to do Book 8. You technically don't need to do Book 8, but you need to do Book 9. And you have to do Book 8 to get to Book 9.
Yeah.
So, in other words, you have to do Book 8. Because Book 9 unlocks Mordor. This is another cool instance. Yeah, why isn't anything happening? I don't know. Some hobbits are just so impatient. And Vodgar, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. And yes, PvP is super unbalanced at the moment, as is usual with every single update and expansion that increases player power. Still think it's funny that Legolas and Gimli are on the same steed right in front of the mouth of Sauron. They're like, yeah, we're talking to the mouth of Sauron while both riding on the same horse. It's cool. You'd think Gimli would get off like Elric here. Brenda says, did you see that I made a bear? Yes, I did. You were in an instance, so I couldn't invite you to the group. Yeah, I've already gone through here on at least 2 different characters, so if If you want to see what happens here, there are 2 series that will let you know everything that goes on. In my Battle of the Black Gates and Epic Story series, respectively. And oh no, he's got the stuff. The stuff. Kalistor says, I don't remember seeing you in the movies, Andang, running around the mouth of Sauron. Yeah, I don't remember that part either. I think they cut it out. Kind of like how they cut out the mouth of Sauron. Okay, oh, we gotta talk to Bimman first. Here
what do you mean
go.
they cut out the mouth of Sauron?
From the movies, he wasn't in the... He's only in the extended edition, I think.
Oh, okay. Was he? Okay, shows you how much I remember of the of the theatrical one. If I had thought,
I'm pretty sure that's the case.
I can't see how. Oh, that's right, because the entire scene. Because I think in the the Black Gate just opens and they attack. Yeah,
Well,
in the
yeah,
theatrical,
they
maybe.
hardly even do the whole battle in general. It's very glossed over. They don't really... They kind of explain it with the whole for Frodo and charging forward, but they don't really explain what's actually going on. So that's one... I think LOTRO is currently the best adaptation of the Battle of the Black Gate. Even as limited as it is. Starman asks, do they do the beheading in the books, the game? No. He doesn't get beheaded in either one.
The beheading? Oh, wait, it shows you.
In the movies, they behead the mouth of Sauron. Yeah, Aragorn just goes right out of them.
I guess because it's so much into my mind that the mouth of Sauron is an ambassador, so therefore...
Yep, and there's actually a really funny Brotherhood Workshop video about Aragorn not knowing how diplomacy works. In that particular scene, they did a good parody on that. In perpetuity? That sounds horrible.
For a day or two.
And yes, never kill the messenger, Ben. Yep. Yeah, he speaks of himself. We get it. I love how Gandalf just has one prisoner, making him think there's only one hobbit in Mordor. Confirming what they say, or what they suggest. He's got a good poker face. which further explains why he doesn't want anyone else to talk during this whole thing, especially Pippin. Now, Dangbear. Yes. The totally lore-appropriate Beorning will now grab Frodo's items. Now be gone, buddy. Here we go. Shows everything from afar. Sauron says, I really doubt that Tolkien would have named any of his characters Dang something. Like I said, totally lore appropriate. No sarcasm there at all.
What? You mean there aren't people with the name Dang in their name all over the place?
I know, Pilot. You would think there'd be a ton of them. And they'd all be the biggest and best heroes in Middle-earth.
The quest of the ring has failed.
And humble.
But we must not give in to despair.
Okay,
This
I
is
finally
where
made
we
out
will
the
make
instance
our
finally.
stand.
Well, I'm still in it.
Okay, I will wait.
I got distracted by your talk, and...
Ah. Now who's getting distracted finally? Brenna says, if you want, you can just click escape to skip cutscenes. Good to know. He named the hill in Valinor Tuna. So, yeah, that's a good point, Rachel. He did name the hill in Valinor Tuna. So I think that Dang could be quite possible. There'd be some phonetic reason. Linguistic reason. So yeah, I think within an hour, basically, you can be caught up. I know I've taken longer, but that's because I've been looking at the chat and everything, but I think within an hour of doing the Area of the Valar, you can get into Mordor epic story content at least. Maybe a little bit over an hour, but it's pretty quick. There you are, Penny. Okay, let's go kill some guys.
Yeah, I was doing this with Lily Kate yesterday.
Oh yeah?
And that was on my warden, which is why I took my burglar instead of my warden for this.
Okay, cool. Whoops, whoa, whoops. That was not supposed to happen. Hang on, I had moved a skill.
Oh. What, not the one that turns you into a bear?
No, not that one, but one that gives you 5 wrath, which I'm trying to now find. You can defend me, that'd be great. There it is. Still getting skills where I want them. Okay.
Let me see.
Two more.
So that means I should use my most important skill if you're being beaten upon. Hips, right?
Sure.
Okay. Just kidding. Because...
That is a big troll.
Boy, it hurts my throat just to say that.
Alright, and Other Thomas, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. And yes, I Aria the Valar my Beorning. They have a level 100 bear who could use the virtue boost. I wanted to use the virtue boost on my Minstrel. I was hoping that I would be... I'm going in the opposite direction of where we need to go. I was hoping to use it on my Minstrel, which would have been nice just to get the virtues up, get the better armor, be all prepared for the Mordor content, but that did not happen. There we go.
A palpable hit! And another!
And now we fight 4 more.
Well, of course. 4 down, 4 more to go.
Thomas says, how's the area of the Valar in the trait point department? Kind of terrible. You still have to do the class deeds and things like that. And it's quite a bit of stuff. I only got up to 53. 54. I only got up to 54. Thomas says, yeah, but the mini's 105, isn't it? Yep. Yep, it is, and so it can't use the item. Matador says, about the trolls, one of them was standing with his arms in the air, completely still while I was playing there. That type of stuff happens. Okay.
Anyway,
Oh,
what did you say is 104?
You have to be 104 to use, or lower to use the area of the Valor.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Come on, bees. Yes, bees! They did it! Got me into that tap. Cool. Now we can go talk to this guy back this way.
Yeah, but there are probably lower cost ways in order to get a couple extra virtue points than using an Aria.
Probably. But if you got it included with the expansion, you know, might as well use it.
Oh.
Stand fast!
Oh, I guess they're already in the fellowship. Okay. I'm gonna fight this troll now. There we go, just keep on moving this way. And yes, T-shaped trolls.
Legolas tells me his supply of arrows will not last.
Wait, Andang, you got ahead of me. I still need to kill one more mob.
You still need one more? How'd that happen?
Because you talked to him without me knowing that you talked to him. I was waiting for you.
Oh, sorry about that.
You keep on doing that to me.
Yep, sorry. Thundercats fan, is there even time when Pineleaf is not playing LOTRO? There are times when Pineleaf doesn't play LOTRO, but it's very rare. Usually it's either DDO or when he's at work, but I think every other time he's playing LOTRO, even sometimes in his sleep. And yes, welcome Thundercats, nice to have you here. Okay, now you should be good, right, Pineleaf?
Yeah.
Okay. And hey, Brandeth, nice to have you here. Okay. Oh yeah, and Pineleaf does play Minecraft too. That is true. Good job, Starman. You got me. You can check all that out on Pineleaf Needle's YouTube channel. Okay, back this way. For some reason, one of them didn't want to pick up, so that's why it took me a little bit longer. Alright,
Set the
Legolas.
quivers at my feet, and I will use them as the need arises.
So demanding having us set him in a particular area. Alright. Time to go talk to Aragorn here.
We have held the line of battle, for now.
Okay, Prince Imrahil. Do I have a speed thing somewhere? Brenda says, do I become a weaponsmith or a tailor on my Beorning? I'd recommend asking everybody else in the chat. I don't craft, so I don't really know. Nina, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. They say it was a Ring of Often quest that made me follow both of you, Andang and Panleaf. Awesome.
Ooh, bingo.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with Bingo Muffin.
Yeah, that was a weird series when I did that one.
Yep.
The fighting here goes poorly. The flow of battle pushed Eomer of Rohan down the slope. Help him!
Alright, we'll help him, buddy. It's fine.
Those terrible flying creatures fall upon my soldiers and bear them aloft.
Oh, yep, there's a T-Troll.
Ah, the T-Troll.
Nina says, I want to watch a legendary Pine Venom. They want you to PvMP again, finally.
No!
I am glad to see you are still kicking.
Stay wary. Our foes have not depleted the stock of their sorceries.
Thundercats wants to know if Pineleaf is going to Gen Con.
Help! Can you help me?
No, I will not be in Gen Con.
Assuming that there's another Myth Moot, will you be at that?
Probably.
Where's the sword? I missed where the sword was. It's down the hill, isn't it? Yeah, it's down the hill.
I mean, I've been to 2 of them already.
Thundercat says, I've been following you guys forever. Awesome. Thank you so much for the support. And yeah, the sad moment here. Whenever you gotta fetch a weapon for a guy in a battle, you know, and his name is not Legolas, you know it's gonna be bad.
We are being overwhelmed. Fight back to Aragorn on the other hill.
Okay, we'll fight back to Aragorn.
Especially if the thing you have to fetch is a sword, considering that in a real battle, the sword is probably the backup weapon.
Right.
Well, unless they're Roman.
Unless they're Roman. Okay.
But then a Roman would have that big scutum with them, so...
Yep, also true. Okay, I think we're gonna take this guy and then go up the hill.
So could likely turtle, yeah. Okay, so...
Alright, Brenda says I'm either going to use the area on either a health runekeeper or a mini. Yep, that makes sense. Okay.
Oh, there you are.
How'd he get over here? Alright.
There is knife work to be done, all around the hill.
Did you get a tap on those other guys, finally?
No. I didn't know that's what you were doing there.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd stay with the others. That's fine.
Oh,
bees,
okay.
Bees. Didn't get in time. Okay. Oh, I did. Awesome. One more. Health equals high elf. Okay, cool. Okay, back up the hill.
I'm glad you returned. I wanted to tell you something.
How goes the fighting on the western hill? We must be ready.
Okay, another solo
Our foes
quest.
make their final assault.
We're almost done. Almost ready
And
for
so
Mordor
we
proper.
come to it at last.
Well,
The battle
no, almost ready
surges
for
all
book
around
9.
us, and our
Which will
last
take us to
stand
Mordor proper.
begins. We must rejoin the fight.
Okay, I need to... Right there. That. There.
Nazgul overhead!
Not a Nazgul.
Kalinglad! Kalinglad! It took him this way! Find
Goodness,
him!
Andang, how are you finding the DPS on the Beorning? Pretty good, considering I just leveled him up to 105 in, 2 seconds. It's pretty good.
Wow!
Soldiers caught between the Saigos, okay. Matador says, and let the dying begin. Yeah, it's really sad. Like, just that right there was really sad.
We have to do something about those flying beasts!
But yeah, one thing LOTRO does really well is if you get the sense that if this battle had gone on for like another 10 minutes, it would have been extremely bad.
Probably.
There you go, buddy. No! I forgot he died.
Why should he be different from everyone else?
Very true, finally. Very true.
Everything is darkness.
So from above, I guess we have to go this way. There we go.
The halfling. He saved my life.
He's still dabbing, as you can see, everybody. We did a poor job of checking for life.
There is no end to this onslaught.
Just saying.
Be ready, their final assault! Stand tall, men of Gondor and Rohan! Stand tall, men of the North! You have fought well and bravely, my friends, but our time is nearly at its end. It has been an honor to fight alongside you. We must keep fighting until we no longer can. No one is coming to save us, for who could? We are on our own.
What was that, Piney, if I couldn't hear you over the cinematic?
I was wondering where you were. Okay, so.
Okay. Alright, name, surname, welcome to the chat. They seem to have pretty high DPS, but that might also be the gear that I got from the Area of the Valor, I don't know. Yeah, the music is awesome through there. They did a great job with the music there.
It has been an honor to fight alongside you.
Okay, yeah, that's all worse. So yeah, this is really good. Well, I guess we would have extra slot there that would make it better, but that's crazy.
This may be Sauron's hour, but we will make him earn it in blood.
It goes right into it.
What do you mean it goes right into it?
Sauron's hour.
Oh, that's right, because it tells me to defeat foes first.
It did me as well, but for some reason it ported me. I don't know.
Oh, there you are. Oh, okay. It just did that quick port.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was just loading back in. Yeah. Like fully. Making sure. Here's some enemies. And yeah, it's so epic that it does cause your ears to bleed. Yeah, it's pretty loud, sadly. And I even have my volume turned way down on like the master volume, and it's still really loud.
Well, yeah, Cinemax, of course, ignore that.
Well, no, master volume they don't ignore.
They don't?
I see
I don't
something
think
on
so.
the distant horizon. A new threat?
I'll have to test that out at some point.
Maybe they don't, I don't know.
What now?
Or maybe they do.
Eagles are
Whatever
coming.
the correct way of saying that is.
Are coming.
And of course, Piney levels up because he's always ahead of me.
Once more into battle, my friend.
Okay, so another solo quest here.
Well, you must be close, though, aren't
Why
you?
here the wind lord
I'm like
and his
halfway.
noble subjects have come to the aid of the host
You
of
told
the
me that
West.
you're popping an XP thing, so I popped an XP thing.
I don't have the earring though.
Turns in our favor.
Oh, you don't have the earring.
Yep, because I got the base edition.
Oh, but you said halfway, but I would think that the earring would have been...
Yeah, maybe you were a little bit into 105? I don't know. Or you're just Pine Leaf and you level faster because you're Pine Leaf.
Well, I would have started out with the VIP bonus, I guess. So.
But yeah, I think the flow is much better going from Book 8 into Book 9 than just starting Book 9. Makes the overall battle feel of a good length. I feel like that they should have maybe finished this all last
To
update.
me!
Or not gone this far or something.
I think it's because they wanted the...
The Nazgul flee from battle? What can this mean?
They
I get what
wanted
they
the-
wanted, but I
Sauron
feel
they
like...
has
wanted-
summoned them back to Mordor.
They wanted
Why?
the end of the ring to be tied to the opening of Mordor.
Stand, men of the
Right.
West.
But I feel like the
This is
moment
the
where they
hour.
left off was just not quite... It just made it not feel quite right. Not as
It was
epic.
designed to be... Oh.
The ring bearer has completed his
But I
quest.
totally get that's why. I don't know if there really was a really good way to handle it.
Jewelry malfunction.
Mordor shakes beneath Orodruid's wrath. Fly swiftly, my friend. If Frodo or Samwise still live, we have to find them quickly.
The mountain burns. I will circle to the far side.
I hear still sounds horrible.
Someone must search the nearest room, and with haste.
That is a task for my adventurer. We will circle Orodruin and come back for you. May one of us find our hobbits.
Get the War in the North voice actor, please. He does such a better quiet here. And yeah, this instance is pretty cool.
Maybe I should have asked for some boots before I came on the Mount Doom.
Yep, they all need reforged again. Better than the other problem of them not needing reforged. And look just how much of the strength of Sauron we've completed. Man, look at that, dude. That's horrible. Okay, I did not know you could actually look out over here. That is awesome. That is really cool. I wish I would have known that. That would have made a great thumbnail. Oh well. And yeah, Beorning attack power is huge considering that they don't have power. Oh man, you can look out over here too. Dang. I did not realize you could get that view of Mount Doom. In this instance. I don't know where I'm supposed to go, but here. Definitely gotten turned around here. That is cool. Yeah, I'm kind of turning around here. Let me try this again. Yeah, it's not this way. I don't know how I got so turned around. Because I thought this was a pretty straightforward instance.
You're expecting something freight store? You're on top of an erupting volcano?
Good point, Piney. There we go. Siren says fire without damage. Yeah, I guess I found like the only fire in Mount Doom that didn't have damage. It's a dry sauna. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it.
Where there's life, there's hope.
Matador says the Beorning is fire immune. Yeah, that seems to be the case.
What did you do? Jump into a lava pool?
No, no, don't be crazy, Pineleaf. I just walked on fire.
You must have good fire mitigations then.
I think they just hadn't programmed it yet. There they come. That's awesome.
The ring
Having mercy on the
was
poor player.
destroyed. Gwaihir and his kin braved the great peril of the skies and carried our heroes from the wreck of the burning mountain. And on the field of Cormalin, they were praised for their great deeds and the successful completion of the quest. The Lord of the Rings was no more.
See, that has a lot
Middle
better
Earth was
flow,
made safer
having
by
gone
his
through Bookcave.
defeat.
It's a lot more epic going straight from that final stand moment right into the other stuff. Okay, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. What happens to LOTRO now? Sauron is dead.
The sum of my hopes has come to
You know,
pass,
and that
beyond
took
all
place over
belief.
1 year, so they still have literally hundreds and hundreds of years to tell. They have like, I don't remember how many. It's like 25 or 50 years left just in the Third Age, I believe.
What? No,
And
not that much.
maybe not quite that much, but there's still a lot left in the Third Age. And then there's the
Our
whole
friends
Fourth
have been
Age.
through much, but I know they will want to speak with you.
And yeah, Starman makes a great point. Sauron is not the only evil in Middle-earth. And he's just the most powerful one. And apparently they're having power grab stuff, so there's going to be more of that. Not to mention the fact that there's a whole new growing evil that happens in the Fourth Age in Gondor that they have to face off. And the Scouring of the Shire, and the dwarf storylines that are going on, and everything else. There's still plenty of story, not to mention the fact that Gondor goes in and invades Harad, and we just crashed again. I don't know why it causes a crash loading into this Hobbit area for me. But it did that.
It must use a lot of resources or something like that, because I've got
Something.
this Bower creates more crashes than any other.
Mhm.
Well,
It-
maybe it's me as Terrence can beat it. But
Every single time I've entered this place, I've crashed, so...
okay, I thought I was the only one in that one.
No.
But of course,
no.
the number of plants per square inch in this place is...
Maybe that's it. Sam's got too many plants going on.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go back in. Let me get all my windows back in order. There we go. Matador says, what growing evil in Gondor? Exactly. That's something that they don't even know what it is, and I don't want to be spoiling any of that stuff, so... There eventually, during Aragorn's son's reign, is a growing evil in Gondor, and they don't know what it is or where it's coming from, but it's basically like this revolutionary group within Gondor, and it's pretty cool. And yeah, we have to go with wars against Rhûn and Harad. And if we go as far as they go in Harad, that's a bigger landscape area than Mordor. If we just following Aragorn, let alone if we explore throughout all of Harad. So there's a lot of content left. Not to mention the whole Corsairs stuff down in Umbar. So much stuff. Okay, let's get in here. And yes, Thomas, there were some evil rebel group in Minas Tirith that they had to fight against, and it ended up being all across Gondor, but they found it first in Minas Tirith in the Fourth Age. It's like the Rising Shadow or something like that. Something mysterious. And yes, Saruman kind of was right all along. He wasn't right about, you know, the whole Sauron staying alive thing, but he was right about hobbits being a big threat. Okay, there we go. Now we're back. Sam being so protective.
Yeah, that's Sam.
I beg your pardon, but Mr. Frodo needs his rest.
Sam has spent so long worrying about me that it became natural for him.
3 cheers for Frodo Baggins, who destroyed the ring.
Finally, we can catch up with Frodo and Sam, and they don't want to talk about it.
Okay, talk to Amir in the field of Cormallen. Okay. Here we go. He says the relaxed style is a threat to Middle-earth economy. Yeah, those hobbits, I tell you what.
Oh well. Got to keep an eye on them.
2 eyes. There's Amir. He finally loaded in. Okay.
My uncle Theoden is avenged. Sauron is no more.
Yep, finally we can catch up with Frodo and Sam and they don't want to talk about it. One of my favorite quotes.
The fall of Sauron worked a great madness in his servants.
A great madness indeed. Okay, time for Gimli and Legolas.
Sauron is no more, and can no longer burden Middle-earth.
Yes!
There you are. Okay.
Well, we're about to go into another session play, I thought.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I did that. There we go. I guess I got a speed buff I could have been using this whole time.
Weigh your options carefully. This could be a costly choice.
Well, there is that little detail.
Alright, Brenda says, do you think you'll be doing a leveling series I could join? Probably not anytime soon. Because right now I'm all focused on Mordor and getting everything through Mordor. But at some point, I might return to my Minstrel,
There is a small matter about which
or not my Minstrel, my Runekeeper, that has been
has left
ignored lately because, for whatever reason, first of all because I was busy, and then now because he's busy, myself and Bloodborne probably might not ever do that series again. I don't know what's going on there. We haven't really had a chance to talk about that, but So yeah, I might be leveling that Minstrel again at some point in the future, but not until I'm through Mordor stuff, probably. And get these other characters through. Alright, let's hope we don't crash this time.
Good luck.
Did not crash this time. I think the second time is fine, it's just the first time.
I can guarantee you that it is possible to crash on the second time.
Okay, I will take your word for it. I'm not going to try to dispute it. Here we go. I find it interesting that Frodo narrates the whole Gollum plotline here. Because before we had Gollum narrating the whole Gollum plotline.
Gollum caught up to us on the slope of Mount Doom, and Sam stayed behind to deal with him while I entered the mountain, eager to be rid of the ring.
I love when he pauses, he just instantly turns his head.
But Sam, dear Sam, could not bring himself to slay the wretched creature. He let him go.
Why am I hearing that?
No! Let go!
And
somehow
so
I think I'm hearing your audio finally.
Followed Sam into the
My
mountain.
audio?
Yeah.
What were you hearing?
The whole Frodo getting his finger.
He could have been hearing it from me because I'm just getting into the instance.
Well, then this instance is bugged. Because I just heard that whole thing.
I choose not to do what I came to do. I will not destroy it.
This is pretty epic.
The ring is mine! Master, no!
Yeah, Frodo did a really good job voice acting, I agree. Get rid of Sam.
It was so strange seeing this since I'm so used to seeing this scene from Sam's point of view.
Yeah. I guess Frodo was practicing his yell earlier and we came in too early to the instance. I think that's what happened.
He was rehearsing.
He was rehearsing, yeah. Ah, that's awesome. Goodbye, Gollum. Don't leave me was one of the things
when
there.
When the ring went into
That's
the
awesome.
fire, the power of Sauron went with it. His works were unmade, and he was undone. Were it not for Gollum, the quest would have failed. After coming so far, after enduring so much, after the sacrifices and the suffering of so many friends, when at last I stood at the crack of doom, I could not do it. I chose not to destroy the ring. How can I bear the shame of it? I let them down. I let everyone down.
And Nessie, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here, and feel free to ask your question. But man, the feels. Gollum's savior of Middle-earth. Kind of. Yeah, Gollum really is the true hero. I agree. By dancing.
Yeah, That's the power of dance. You thought Luthien was the most powerful dancer in Middle-earth, but it actually was Gollum.
You know the truth now. Thank you for easing my mind and my heart.
I am glad to hear that Frodo has decided to write down his tale after all.
Oh, nice. Mentioning all the voice actors there. Very cool. If you look on map of Mordor. There's a square under the Morannon.
Yeah?
I don't know.
Having trouble?
No, I just trying to understand what they're talking about in the chat. I don't know. Square under the area called a dune. What are you talking about? I don't know. Why can't we go there on the map? It's straight from the Black Gate to Gorgoroth. Oh, on the big Mordor map. So you're talking about why are we going straight to Gorgoroth instead of going to a dune? That's just how they decided to set it up, where it's not in 5 separate areas. They just got it like that, and then you go to each individual one. So you can go to a dune, if I can remember where that is. It's like somewhere. I don't know, but you can go there. That looks like they took away the Adune word. That's not supposed to happen.
The Adune what?
Oh, there it is up there. Okay. Yeah, so you can go there. No worries, it's all there. If that's what you're talking about. Otherwise, I don't know what you're
We have come
saying.
through the long night.
Okay.
The dawn at last.
Okay, time to talk to Aragorn and Mithrandir. Finish that out. Hey, Pineleaf, guess what?
What?
Mordor awaits.
Oh, wow. It awaits.
Yeah.
And then I presume where is that horse?
It's around. It's right over here. And yeah, that's the first area you go questing through, which we're about to go and do.
Because Mordor awaits.
Because Mordor awaits. Wait for everything to load in there. There we go. Maybe. There we go. And if you want to join in and, you know, you're caught up in near Mordor area, feel free to send me a tell and we'll get you added back to the group here.
Sauron has been defeated, but the evil he stirred to wakefulness persists.
My current goal now, which I didn't have before, but now is definitely the goal, is to get to 106, which I think is doable within the next half hour or so.
I would presume then that you are, what, 3/4 or 5/8?
Yeah, I'm about 3/4 of the way there.
Okay.
As he says, Shadow of Mordor's beginning part takes place in a dune. Yep. It's pretty cool. That's why you were wondering. Yep, that we go straight in. We just came in through the Black Gate, which has been destroyed now.
Okay, yeah. Well, there I thought you were just...
No, it lagged me
Sauron
through.
emptied his land of evil?
Eyes up, ever wary. For Gondor.
Can Sauron truly be gone from Mordor?
This part took forever to voice.
From the houses of law in Minas Tirith.
So much talking.
Awaits us.
in part 4 of my series.
Lies ahead, and its treasures are ready for the taking. It is an honor to meet you.
Yeah.
And there is stable travel to Adun if you have a Mithril, so you can Mithril there if you really want to. Yeah, okay, we're good. You can also use the Stable Master map to port there as well now.
Probably a bit expensive since it's the new area.
I think it's like 5 Mithril, yeah. But if you really just want to go right there, you can do it that way.
Of course, me, it's easier to get to the place after Udun.
Well, I don't think you have to do the epic if you do it that way. It'll actually let you.
Oh yeah, I have taken level 6 characters into
106?
the other.
Or no, level 6.
6.
Okay.
Literally 6. And yeah, and of course yesterday we on the academy, I think a couple of people decided to take their 5s through. Because as long as you have the novice trait, you can use the door.
Cool.
No good will come of it.
A riddle has come to us. Perhaps
now, of course, if you get killed...
Whispers are true. There are signal flags understood only by the forge workers.
Come, come. You find us bereft of command or purpose. Hey.
Okay.
Is there aught which you need?
No, it's not there. It's here.
This is far from fairy.
Are you looking for something?
Okay, it's in
What
the
do you
shop.
need?
There we go. Now we got it. I don't know why I was so confused about that. Now where? Okay, now we go talk to him. Cool.
This is no home for a dwarf.
Still can't believe he says the elf was right. Okay. Now I'm gonna go the LI guy for a bit while you finish that up. Okay.
Well, I'm just selling stuff.
It is not Terry.
I'll do that one. I guess we'll do that one. There we go. Okay. And this says highest leveling record ever, level 40-ish to level 105 in a second. Yep, that is my new record. It was a really good instance. Pineleaf just knows how to get the skirmish to, you know, really level you quick.
Mm-hmm.
Let us not tarry.
I guess we don't need these daggers anymore since we got our two-hander. It's a lower item level. Definitely lock that into place. Lock that into place. Had dinner during this live stream. Right now I feel so sleepy. Yep. That'll do it. For now, we'll keep all those letters. I don't know if we'll actually end up using them. There we go. Okay, we might as well open this. Ah, we got another key. And 5 random relic packs. That's what we needed.
That's probably one of the few times where that is useful.
Okay, even though these aren't ideal, it's better than nothing, so I think I might equip some of these. I definitely don't need power. Yeah, tier 3. That's better than nothing. Da, 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 da. And sure. There we go. Now our ally's a little bit better. Although I wanted to do all that on the weapon, but it really doesn't matter which one it goes to. Okay. So now, Pine Leaf, we can actually quest in Mordor.
Okay!
After all that work for 2 hours and 2.5 hours, we finally can start questing in Mordor.
See, that's what they mean by one does not simply walk into Mordor.
Yeah, you got to do
two
a
and a
lot
half
of work
hours.
first.
You need 2.5 hours worth of questing first. Well, if you Aria, you'd have to.
Right.
That includes all that.
But even just normally, you have to do the epic first.
Yeah, but that doesn't take all that much time.
No,
Because I did that twice already.
Oh man,
and
major lag with this troll here. Good grief.
He's trolling us.
Kind of. Okay, let's see. Where is this? We need to worry about this. Where this guy is. Let's set that focus. Here we go. I think it's the next right.
So you have your GPS set for him?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's actually just practice on this slug here.
Anyway, we need to kill 8 mobs.
Yep. Although I don't think these count. Oh, they do. Cool.
I said the birds counted, so I see no reason why the slugs
Yeah,
shouldn't.
that's true.
Eyes up. Ever wary.
Search among the rubble. Oh, that sounds like fun. We also need to get these forge workers and these chests and everything else. Major difference in how usable and effective I am. Okay. We got a gear.
We're gearing up.
Yeah. a chest over here. Siren says, I rolled my daily Hobbit gift and got 2 random relic packs. Coincidence? I think not. Whoops. Okay.
Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
What? Oh man, how did that happen?
We're fighting against 106 monsters.
Yep, that's true.
And I don't have anything left.
I've almost got this guy down.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, if you want to join us in game, feel free to send a talented Dangbear. Okay, he's down.
I'm
Sorry.
down.
Yeah, I'll try to res you in a second. Or you can retreat because it's not that far, I don't think. Either one.
It's far enough that you'll be 3 miles away and going in the wrong
You're
direction.
probably right. I should probably res you.
Yeah.
That heal comes in handy. Man. Okay. Okay, let me find the skill finally.
You haven't found the skill yet. Oh, it's there somewhere.
Yeah, it's here somewhere. Nope, that one's not it. I can't find it. This is embarrassing. Is it a bear skill? Hold on.
No, it's a human form skill.
Okay, I don't know then.
It's called bear up.
Sure. Let's see. This is embarrassing. It's probably right here somewhere.
Probably.
Let me look on skills. Oh, it's the honey one. Okay. Got it. I was looking for the blue ones. Cool. There you go, Pine Leaf.
There you go.
Okay. Time to get more forage workers, I guess. Starman says that's embarrassing. Oh, that's horrible. Good grief. Alright, let's continue along here.
Yeah, next time you have a long pause, maybe I should open up this relic chest and replace a couple of relics.
Yeah, well, Sprider wanted something, so that's what was going on. Okay.
So I might have trouble with that.
Let's see here now. Now we need to collect the rest of everything, basically.
Yeah, but that'll take a long time. So we probably should. Let's see. Now the forges, that would be a rather tough quest. Well, let's see, with 3 of them we might be able to get through there.
For Gondor.
And by the way, Fromov, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Unite, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here as well.
Eyes up, ever wary.
And yeah, you can absolutely join in game. Just send a tell to Dangbear. D-A-N-G-B-E-A-R. I'm not used to having to spell that out. Okay. So yeah, let's move towards the signal flags, I guess. But yeah, this is farther than I've made it in my recordings of the series so far. So this is all new to me. So maybe you should lead the way, Pineleaf.
Well, finding all the signal flags is tough. Well, there's one right up there.
Yeah, I see one flashing in the distance. There's something flashing over there.
Yeah, that's a signal flag. Oh, maybe this wasn't the best way to go. Oh, you have to, that's right. You have to go through the other way to get there.
Yeah, I was thinking you have to go around. So we want to go back.
Yeah, round back. I always make that mistake on there. Just in that you have to go the long way to get the to get that flag.
Where is it?
What? Here? Where's what?
The flag.
Oh, you decide to ignore all the enemies and just...
Well, they weren't attacking me.
Alright, let's see. Where is that stupid flag?
I don't know where this thing is.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
That's wrong. I jumped down to go to an enemy and he's moved away by the time I did. So, why did I bring a burglar to this episode?
Yeah, I don't know if I Guardian would have been much better, though.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's the other. Yeah, Guardian. Yeah, Guardian wouldn't have been much better for that circumstance. Well, probably wouldn't have gotten killed there, but...
Yeah, well, yeah, probably not, but... Now we know for next time. If and when there is the next time.
This might be a good time to go after the forges, I think, actually.
Okay, where is that?
I'll lead you that way, because that's a tough area, and if you've got 6 people with you...
Yeah. Well,
that's
5,
a good time to
one's
do
under
it.
level, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay, 5 people with you, then it's a good time to do it, because... Yeah, Lily Kate and I was with another Kinney, and together we did that section. Actually, it might have been... Yeah, there were 3 or 4 of us, and yeah, it was a little challenge even then.
This definitely seems like a tough area.
Yeah. So we make a turn here. And while we come across here, we could take care of a couple of these and get some more gears and the like.
Yep.
And there's a flag here.
Alright, pop-up quest. Things they left behind. Abandoned packs. That sounds like fun. 20 abandoned packs.
I think they're all over the place, so that's another one that you don't worry about. You don't worry about looking for the abandoned packs, mainly. At least not till later, as you have most of them down. But we can do that as we're on our way on questing otherwise.
Yep.
Let's see, where is this? Yeah, the chapter is at
Stuck,
106
right.
right now, so. Okay. And let's see. Oh, hold on, I'm still at the flag. Okay. Alright, so now. Here's the archer. Then this way. Oh, I was wondering where they were yelling at. So give us an experience point or two. Oh, you're going up there.
Oh, I didn't know where we were supposed to go.
Oh, no, we're going straight down the road.
Okay. Oh, apparently I got a loot box. Cool.
Anorian or Gorthorog?
Gorthoroth.
Good luck in finding a key.
I got a key.
No, I think you've got a sturdy steel key.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't work apparently. Whatever.
Oh, where did everybody go?
I was just figuring that out. We're coming.
That was one way to handle it. The Shadow of Mordor.
Yep.
Oh! You gained XP for your horse.
Yeah, that's been happening a lot.
Okay, we'll have to be careful here soon because... okay, good. Just make sure we don't get... Sometimes there's a troll around here that's a 115. And it can really squish you if you're not careful.
How fared you on the journey into Udun?
Okay, now we have these things up here. There are no other items around here. Ah, more weapons here.
Here we go.
taking a stretch.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not rushing too quickly because we will have some nasty trolls and the like around here, but not as bad as when that I warned you about outside. But any signature in this area can be a real pain.
Yeah.
Oh. Of course, you seem to kill 5 forge workers before I could accept the quest.
Promov says they saw the troll today. Okay, I got the gears.
Alright.
Getting to be a little bit ambitious here.
Apparently so. Oh. Pages.
Already in use. There we go.
The old alloys and dark enchantments were remembered.
Alright, Sinead, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. And yes, I still use a laptop. This quest always seems so silly to me. Oh, look, we're pushing over an anvil. Making the big difference here. Alright, Phil, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. And I couldn't tell if Frodo was doing the lore fragments or not, if that's the voice actor there. I don't know.
Oh, that's what that was.
Alright, Nico, welcome to the chat. How long is the Mordor deals going to be a thing? Not sure what you're referring to. Oh, you just mean the expansions in general. They have not given a definite end date, but it's going to be for a while. Definitely till it comes in game, I would assume. Which will be later this year. Soren says, when comes Pineley's biographic novel, Being Friends with a Troll, My Friendship with Andang? I'd buy it. I'd buy that book. So I don't know, Pineley, when are you going to write your biographical novel on the true experience with Andang? All details revealed.
You think I'll remember all details?
Well, probably not, but that's, you know, what they like to do in the titles. Like, oh, everything horrible about this guy revealed. Find it all out now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think we got everything on this side of the road. Soren says, I heard Cordovan say permanent. Basically, that's what he said. I mean...
For the foreseeable future.
For the foreseeable future, yeah. I mean, eventually it's going to come down at some point, unless LOTRO lasts forever. Which is very unlikely.
Where are we coming all the way out here?
I don't know. I thought this was where we're supposed to go.
No.
There's something glowing over here.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, there's weapons over here.
Oh, the weapons over. Okay. I don't think I've ever been in this section.
And there's even a quest over here.
Oh. Oh, we went in a circle.
Yeah, we went in a circle.
Well done, my friend.
Okay, but we didn't.
We didn't finish anything. No.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we now have to turn the other direction to get the rest of the stuff.
Phil says he's noting everything down on Pinepedia. Yep.
Finally got that off.
And yes, we got to get the great hero of Middle-earth to push over the anvils because nobody else could do it. I agree, chat room. FromWolf says, have you done all of Adun? No, this is more than I've done so far. So this is as far as I've been, is what you're seeing right now. I haven't even actually quested on my champion in the main area yet. So this is actually my first real experience of Mordor questing. That was quick.
We got. What are the levels everybody in?
It's
here?
109 in our group, the hunter.
Okay.
Yep.
That'll help.
Yeah, that's definitely helped a lot.
It's the level 12 though that's really making a difference.
Yeah, yeah.
Think this way.
Okay. I think it's both ways. I don't know why there are so many loud cricket noises in Mordor. It is the weirdest thing. I was editing my video and those cricket noises were so loud. Bromo says, are you doing quest text? Not on the stream, but on my Let's Play. Yeah, I am. Reading every single quest.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I do Let's Play, I focus on story. When I stream, I focus on gameplay. So that's kind of how that's all broken down. Enmity of the Goblins 3 completed. Look at that.
Yay!
Okay, hey, that was the Beorning Axe and Club one, so I get plus 5% damage. That was the one I wanted most. That's awesome. Cool. Hang on, Pine Leaf. There we go, got that equipped.
Oh, new forged weapons are this way.
And then I have trait points I can spend on Vitality. So let's do that. There we go. Okay. Okay, sorry, let's go.
Okay, so we are... You have any more quests inside here?
I
think I've done...
that I can see.
Alright, so that means the next step is to get out of here and to go down and check the basin for a group of orcs. But
we got slowed down by an enemy here. We're coming back. Lead the way. Phil says one of these days you'll meet those crickets. Phil says it's so strange hearing you guys at normal speed. I listen to podcasts at 1.5 and watch playthroughs at 2. I do a similar thing, especially with the LOTRO stream, because when you speed up Cordovan at double speed, he actually talks at a normal speed. So he's one of the few people I can actually listen to at double speed, which I'm glad about, that he speaks so slowly so that I can speed it up when I'm listening through, so I can use the best use of my time there. So there we go.
How far are you from 106?
I am like 2 mini bars away.
Okay, let's see. This is... Oh no, this is the way. Oops. Oh well.
Yeah, we weren't supposed to go down this way. right?
Right, we're supposed to take this work. I hear
We're getting all the things. All these things require 106, but they're so much better. I gotta be 106.
Oh, you're actually getting... Oh, okay. Looks like I did get a thing or two.
Just
so
from, like,
maybe...
drops and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you level, I have a chance to go through all my items and
Yes.
get something that might keep me alive for more than 3 seconds.
And I'll actually be able to equip something that'll keep me alive for more than 3 seconds.
Alright, we're approaching the location.
Okay.
I think we have to fight this orc first. That hunter really rips them apart.
Yeah. It's because you get so much better gear. Like, the explosion of the gear is pretty ridiculous.
Okay, so now we have to return back to him.
Because, like, just the 106 gear is, like, double what I got on my Beorning, and my Beorning gear was better than what I got on some other characters, so... It's a real explosion of gear. Now we return where?
To the guy who sent us.
Oh, yeah, this whole area. Got it. Got it.
Alright. It's a pretty long way to send us just so that we could just go back to him. It'd be nice if he tagged along and
Did something.
well, maybe if he tagged along, finished off the quest and says, okay, I'll return back to the forges afterwards or something like that. Because so he's going to send us to a place where I do not recommend we go today.
You sure?
Well, maybe we could just go to up down to find a place, but I think, the area that eventually leads all to is a level 107 heavily populated area.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun.
That's very easy to... Well, let's just say I was there with... I think we might have had 2 other people with us there. Oh, that's right. We was there with Lily Kate and another Kenny, and we ran into...
mount up.
Yeah, that might be helpful.
Alright, and Dustin, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. And they say, can I access Mordor Landscape without the expansion bot? I got a 105 Hunter. Yes, you can. You can. Come on Landscape. You have to do the epic story first, but after you do that, you can go on the Landscape to your heart's content. Although I do think there's some areas that are blocked by quests inside certain areas.
Well, that's always true that 1 or 2.
Yeah, that's always the case. But the main landscape is all open. I think we should be able to outrun him.
Did you find the
let's see if that Goblin Scout wants...
from the height?
That spy wants us to fight. Still. Well... Yeah, here's the Goblin Spy. Right.
But yeah, Yeah, it looks like that's a 106 one. Maybe it's the one after that that does the other. Rain, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here.
Okay, I think, yeah, alright. Okay, I think this part is, but I think soon afterwards it turns into 107 or something like that. Oh, actually, you might want to do War Steed, right? Yeah.
Traveling in Mordor, I think in general you want to do the War Steed.
Alright, here we have to be careful. We take the left fork this time. Make sure that troll isn't stationed up there.
You mean the right fork?
Yeah, the right fork. Okay. Okay, here.
Careful, friend. I have already drawn the ire of the orcs.
I remember doing this part on beta. I need to be careful not hitting that accidentally. Okay.
I will tell you the tale.
It's a solo quest, so I think we can keep that for later. If you're okay with that, Pine Leaf.
Right, let's see. So that will be...
Now we can go back and do the other quests. I guess, is that inside that area up here that there's the red... What are these? The ears of... Oh, that's just spies. Never mind. They're all over.
Yeah, the spies are all over. Oh, you guys did that. Alright.
Yeah, I think we should be able to mount up a little bit of a ways here. I like that hunter.
Makes me wonder if I should have valored my hunter on this server.
Maybe. But yeah, this is a pretty big little industrial place. Everything should be around here.
Here would be the parade ground of his orcish hordes, and the great forge works for their weapons and armor.
Don't need that guy. Fromwolf says, what was your first video? I think it was Riders Rohan preview stuff, which is not even up anymore. I was just taking a look at the War Steed. It's either that or a PvP video. Completed Enmity of the Orcs.
Sure that makes you happy?
It does. I get extra fate.
And now that the extra fate scales, I think.
Yep.
How much it scales, I guess I could see.
It's 100 something.
Oh, that's nice.
168. Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a major improvement over the flat 20 that it used to be.
Looks like... Yeah, here's another soldier pack. Found something. 5 out of 20. Well, that's great. Looks like there's more stuff down this way. Okay, now we need to find signal flags in this area. Of which I have no idea where they are. I don't know.
Well, signal flags tend to be tough to get to because it's probably up that scaffolding.
Yeah.
In a hidden location in there because that's very common for it to be in a hard to get to place.
Yeah, we found a spy. That's good. Okay, well there should be more stuff this way then.
Let's see.
Here's the soldier's pack.
Oh, there. Okay.
Find and confront the sneak. Where is the sneak?
The sneak.
Apparently that was the sneak.
Sneaky. Ooh, what do we want here?
I can actually equip this stuff. There's the might.
Ooh.
Hey, level up!
Ta-da!
We did it, Pine Leaf.
Yay!
And dang, there are a lot of loot boxes that drop in this place. Oh, I guess you don't... They're just crafting bundles, okay. That's what that is. That one requires a key. And that one requires a key. Okay. Got it. I'm gonna go back through my gear and see what all I can use.
Right.
That's a jetty.
I have a Beorning carving in my inventory. I don't know if you're still trying to see if you could determine your best LI.
I think I got plenty of LI stuff.
Okay.
For now.
Okay,
for what I'm wanting to do on this character, at least. Okay, yeah, I think that's everything I got so far. Is there any other gear in here? No, there is not.
What's my profession on this character? Nothing really. I'll just send it to my...
There we go. Get a loot box key. No, thank you. Okay. And thank you, chat room. Awesome. Jonathan, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here.
Ooh, I could send that to my warden.
Okay. Let's see here. I think I want to go ahead and finish off these quests that we got already. If you're ready, Pineleaf.
Okay.
So let's see, we have to search a random pack still, find, complete turning gears, complete into the machine. Go. And that's everything in this direction. Looks like that there is an abandoned pack up this way. Okay, that's cool. Guess we already got that one. Oh, because there's another one right over here. I guess we should look at the cloak, see what that's like. Not too bad. We'll leave it off though.
Might bring me a heal or two. Yeah, I guess not. Okay.
I guess not. I don't.
I have some crams then.
Let's see.
The crayons will eventually heal me, okay?
Okay, I guess everything else is still this way. I might have a hard cutoff point at 4 Eastern, I think. That's a troll. these other packs are. Okay. Just 10 more.
Yeah. And you expect to get this?
I don't think we're going to be able to finish that today.
No.
But, okay. We're going to fight one more group, I think, and then we'll call it good. I did not want to go to the store. Stop taking me to the store game. There we go. Promo says, what's your favorite YouTuber? That's a good question. I have a few. I would say probably either Roman Atwood, Husky Starcraft, but he doesn't really do YouTube anymore, so kind of not counting him, or Jelly. Any of those three.
I don't think I've heard of either of those three.
Well, Husky Starcraft doesn't surprise me because he's not active anymore, but Roman Atwood's one of the biggest YouTubers on YouTube, and he does a lot of positivity type stuff. He used to do pranks and things, but then he moved to doing more like positivity vlogs and things like that. So it's a very uplifting kind of thing where it just helps you stay motivated and things like that. And then Jelly does a lot of YouTube stuff. Yep. Really, Thomas?
I guess a lot of... I guess we go by the stuff that I watch. Maybe Hank Green. Let's see.
Hank Green's another one I watch, yep.
And then, of course, there's Tabletop.
There's also Tabletop. There's also Total Biscuit. And Abomination, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. And yes, Banelings. Awesome parody video that Husky made about that. Okay. Let's see, it looks like everything's either to the north or the south. We might be able to complete this. We're at 13. We got 3 pretty quick. Brenda says, I noticed Thomas Aria wasn't on the list. Yeah, I wouldn't include myself on the list either. Mainly just because I get plenty of LOTRO stuff, and so when I'm watching YouTube, I kind of don't want to watch YouTube's or LOTRO stuff. I definitely watch Pineleaf, and also watch Thomas and most of the LOTRO community, but I wouldn't consider them my favorite YouTubers. No offense, Pineleaf. Okay, looks like everything's to the north here. There's not even one in here. Not this way either. I think your videos are good, Thomas. If Brotherhood Workshop was still doing stuff, I'd say them as well. They're one of my favorite YouTubers for sure.
Ooh, treasure things all over the place.
There's a pack up here, I believe.
I don't see where up here is. It's
to your left.
Oh, there.
Yep.
Thank you. And another one here.
Back this way we missed one, I think. I guess we just didn't go over here.
I wonder what level the knife I have in my offhand is. No, not as bad as I was thinking it was going to be.
Well, that's good.
I was thinking it was going to say item level 83 or something like that.
Yeah, that would be bad. XO, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. He says, are you running a macro to spam those numbers? Nope, I'm not. I'm really spamming them that much. Which I probably shouldn't do, but that's just kind of how I play melee classes in LOTRO. I really should use bear form more, but with the hunter we got here, it's kind of hard to things to last long enough for me to be in bear form. This guy's got a quest ring.
Probably for enforcers.
Probably. Only 12. Okay, I don't think we need to go there. Somewhere in here there's... I saw one a second ago. Just don't remember where it was now. Oh, here it is. Salvatore, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Downloading LOTRO, I think we'll play Guardian. Is the damage spec any good? For damage on Guardian, no. I would recommend if you want a damage class that's melee to go with the champion as far as the classes that are free that are included with the game. Champion's pretty much the melee class to go for. Brenda says, hey Andang, what's your time zone? Central. In the US. Okay. Let's see, looks like there's one more pack here. It's cleverly hidden behind these defenses, I guess you could say. And there should be just 2 more. And there's more than 2, so we can head to the south now, I guess. I'm kind of just ignoring everything else and just going to get the last 2 packs, and then I think we'll call it a stream.
Then we'll pack things up.
Yes. Yes, we will. Promo says, if you were to eliminate any class, which one would you? I don't know if I would. The Cappy is probably my least favorite in its current form. Just because...
Yeah, but it has such a good purpose in lore and in so many other things.
It definitely does.
So,
but from a gameplay perspective, I feel like it's just a combination of other classes and doesn't really feel like it's more than it used to, because, you know, it's always been kind of like the support combo class, but it really feels like that now to the point where I just can't get into it anymore. Gonna go around and head up on the left here to get these final 2. See, Brenna says, I didn't hear you and I can't find the answer to my question. It was Central, assuming that's still your question. Okay. Final place. Therio, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. No idea what you just said. Okay, where? Oh, it's right here. How do I get in there? I guess it's through here. Oh, that's a lot. That was close. Okay. Did not expect there to be that many enemies in there. I definitely could not solo that even on my champion. Okay, hurry and get this soldier pack while you still can, finally.
I can't! I'm down!
You're down? Oh dang, you are
yes.
down. Alright. Let me kill this stuff off. See, there's a guy that keeps pulling stuff into us, which is annoying, to say the least. Okay, if we can stay out of combat...
Yeah, we had that happen to us a couple of times yesterday also, where someone seemed to be, like, pulling stuff into us. Which is, yeah, as you say, annoying when someone does that to you.
Okay, both the packs are in here, so we just have to get inside here. The first one's here. And then We just have to kill this last orc. And then we'll be done. That was a bit of an exciting end where we almost wiped. I forgot to set a milestone at the camp.
Oops.
Yeah, I think I'll make my way back to the camp as the conclusion of this stream. Okay, let's mount up and just make our way back. No worries, Fromwolf. We still got Pine Leaf backup.
Maybe I should have turned on stratagem.
Yeah, he was talking about hips. And Pine Leaf, where can people find your channel?
You could find me at the You can find me at the Pine Leaf Noodles YouTube channel, where I have content for the Lord of the Rings Online and for Minecraft. I am tonight starting a new series, the Pine Leaf Plays the Scholar, where I will be playing a High Elf Minstrel.
Cool.
And I am also starting on Tuesday a new series, Pine Leaf in Mordor, where I will be, of course, going into Mordor. Yeah, I just finished my Pine Leaf in Gondor series.
Right.
Which is pretty much is what we did in the early part of the stream. And then I was continuing on Pine Leaf in Mordor, where I will see how long it takes me to get completely wiped as I go, because this place looks rough.
Yeah, it is tough. It is tough.
So I'm not too sure how I'm going to be able to complete a series in here or whatever, but we will have to find out.
There are a lot of players here. Okay. Well, that does bring the stream to a close. Once again, a reminder to, if you want to join my Discord server, there is a link in the description of this video, and it should be in the description of every video moving forward. I'm just adding it to my auto-upload description there, so that should be there, and basically it's just a place for everyone to just hang out like Pine Leaf and I have for this stream. So yeah, and if you ever want to join on a stream, that would be the place to get started on that for whenever a stream goes. So okay, let's see what all this extra loot we got here. If there's anything good in here. Heavy armor, can't use. Yeah, alright, so no new armor there, that's okay. All our allies need reforged again, of course. Okay. Brenda has a quick question here, Pine Leaf. How did we meet?
I will presume it was through casual stroll to Mordor.
It was. And basically,
this is Bar from Fair.
I think it was on Update Talks, which was the review that we do for different areas and things like that, was when it first started for Riders of Rohan, way back when. I think was the first time we actually met. And then since then we've done skirmishes, LOTRO Players news, everything on the Players Alliance stuff, and just pretty much all sorts of everything. Just a little bit of everything. So yeah, that's pretty much how that went. I do hope to tomorrow have out another episode of Mordor. I think on the weekends, the way that things are going to work is I'm just going to release one video a day on weekends and try to do 2 videos a day during the week. You guys have been supporting Mordor stuff like crazy. It's been awesome. My new Mordor series is twice as popular at this stage in the game, you know, as this far in release, as any previous LOTRO series has been. So thank you guys so much for that support. It's been fantastic. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, this stream was a lot of fun. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Let's see real quick what our peak amount was here. We had 62 people concurrent at one point on the stream. That is amazing.
Whee!
That's a new record. Thank you guys. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yes.
I just want to say, from a viewer of yours, thank you for making these awesome videos.
Yeah, thanks for watching, man. Glad to have you here. Why don't you go ahead and say your name?
Oh, Morgoth.
All right, and do you have anything you want to promote or anything before we end the stream here?
Oh, no.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining in. That's awesome, and you guys can join in too if you join the Discord server. Link is in the description. So yeah, that is the end of the stream here. Hopefully you all enjoyed it, and we'll see you again real soon for more of Mordor. Like I said, I got that series coming up, you know, that next episode in the series coming up and all that stuff. So thank you all so much again for your support, and I'll see you again real soon for more content.